Hello, I'm Kelsey with Yoga for Change, and this is a yoga practice on your mat to reduce stress and anxiety. Come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. You can sit straight on the floor, or maybe you want to put something underneath your sits bones, underneath your hips. I'm sitting on a yoga block, but you can also use a blanket or a pillow. We'll start with an exercise called square breath. I will lead you in several rounds of this exercise, which will activate your parasympathetic nervous system and help you to calm down and rest. You'll breathe in for a count of 4, hold at the top of the inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and hold at the bottom of the exhale for 4 counts. Take a deep breath in to begin, and exhale. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Last round, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Take a normal breath in. Exhale out. If your eyes were closed, you can open them. We're going to start moving by doing some shoulder rolls and neck circles. Begin to move your shoulders by bringing them up towards your ears and then down your back. Let your shoulder blades fall down. I like to move with my breath. So maybe you inhale as your shoulders come up towards your ears, and you exhale as they fall down. I know for me, I hold a lot of tension when I'm stressed and dealing with anxiety in my upper back and shoulders. So moving them a little bit can feel good. Maybe you roll your shoulders in the other direction now. You can even get a little creative and roll one at a time, wiggle back and forth, and come to stillness. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. A gentle movement. And this might be good here. Maybe you feel sensation in the side of your neck. If you would like to, you can take your right hand and place it on the left side of your head. You're not pulling your head down, but just allow the gravity of your hand to increase the stretch. Another option is to reach your left arm out straight towards the mat or to a prop. And notice if that changes the sensation in your neck. And can you feel gratitude for whatever sensation you're feeling right now? Take your hands on either side of your neck and push your head up to center. Yeah. And then go to the other side. So left ear to left neck, left shoulder. take your left hand to the outside of your right side of your head. Maybe straighten your right arm. You notice if your sensation on one side of your neck feels different than the other. Maybe one side is tighter. And allow that to be. And take both hands again to either side of your head. Support it as you pull it back up. Place your hands back on your thighs and we'll do some neck circles. Just half neck circles right now. So first, take your chin and let it fall towards your chest, in the center of your chest. And allow your right ear to go to your right shoulder. And then come back through center, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Go ahead and move back and forth, just like that. And as long as you don't have any injuries in your cervical spine, your upper spine, you can move to doing neck circles in the back of your neck. So moving across the back of your neck to go from ear to ear. Just notice what comes up, what's releasing. And then come back to center. Let's inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe your arms come out here, maybe they move all the way up. Take your right hand down to the mat or to a block or a book and reach your left arm over. Press your right hand into whatever it's touching and lengthen your left side body. Come back up to center and switch sides. Left arm down, right arm over. Back up to center. Take both hands down in front of you and fold forward. So you might just fold forward a little bit or walk your hands even farther. Wherever you feel sensation is where you should feel sensation, right? Because it's your body, your practice. Come on back up. And then if you're in a cross-legged position, switch legs. So take your foot that was behind and place it in front. Reach your arms up, inhale. Take your right hand down, left arm over, side body stretch. Inhale, reach up to center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over. Back up to center and fold forward. Come back up to a straight spine. Press down into your sits bones and into whatever is touching the mat. Pull your belly in towards your spine, just slightly, engage your core. And lengthen your tailbone down. See if you can find space in your spine and a little lift in your chest. Breathe in here. Exhale. Come to standing, however you get there. Come to the top of your mat. To mountain, take your feet hip distance apart. So if I turn this way, you can see a little better. Hip distance apart, hands down at your sides. Let your shoulders melt down your back. Maybe your hands reach, the palms facing forward a bit. And then just like you did in your seated position, press down into your feet because that's what's touching the mat. Pull your core in, lift your pelvis bone up a little bit and lengthen your tailbone down toward your heels. When you do that, notice if you can feel a little lightness in your chest. Inhale, reach both arms up. You can option to take your hands, interlace them so you can take your right hand around your right wrist and Right hand around your left wrist. Pull over side, body stretch, standing. Come back to center. Other side. Left hand to right wrist. And back to center. Bring your hands down to your sides. You can bring them to your waist if that feels good. Step your left foot back to warrior one. Move my props there. Left foot back, warrior one. So your back foot is pointing out about 45 degrees and your front knee is bent. Your stance does not have to be as wide as mine. You can bring it up a little bit and bend into your knee. Maybe you don't bend very much, but regardless of what it looks like, it's still warrior one. Okay. Your body, your practice. Keep your hands at your waist or reach them up. And take 3 breaths. Take your left toes and turn them out so they're perpendicular to the rest of your body. Open up your sides to the left, warrior two. Now reach your arms, your fingertips out to the side, or keep your hands at your waist. Bend into your front knee. And look over your right middle finger. Reach your right arm up, reverse your warrior. And take your right elbow down on top of your right knee for extended side angle. Reach your left arm up. Yeah. Options here. You can take your hand to your leg and lean forward slightly instead of your elbow, or you can bring your hand all the way down to a block, book, or mat. I'm going to keep my hand on my elbow on my leg right here. Take 3 more breaths. Come back up to warrior two. Mountain. Step to the top of your mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Ground down through your feet. Warrior one, left side. So I'm going to turn this way so I'm still facing you, but step your right foot back to warrior one. Engage your leg muscles to pull your legs towards each other so that you're facing your front body towards the front of the mat. Either keep your hands on your hips or reach your arms up. Take 3 breaths. Pivot your right foot out to the side. Turn your body to the right for warrior two. Now reach your arms out or keep them on your waist. Take 3 breaths. One more. Extended side angle on this side. Elbow to top of thigh, hand to top of thigh, or hand down to the mat to a block or a book. 3 breaths. One more. Warrior two. Mountain. I'm going to do that sequence one more time on each side with a little bit more flow. So mountain pose. Step your left foot back, warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Find a little bit of rhythm here. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. One more time. Reverse. Extended side angle. Mountain. Other side. Step your right foot back. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Extended side angle. Reverse. Extended side angle. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Move with your breath and feel the strength of your legs, of your lungs. One more time. Extended side angle. Back up, mountain. I'll shake it out a little bit. I'm going to do one balance posture. Come to tree. Press down into your left foot and take your right foot to the inside of your left leg. You can come to your ankle and kickstand your foot. You could come to your calf, or perhaps you bring your leg all the way up to your thigh. Avoid your knee joint so that you're not hurting your joints. Yeah. And then hands can stay at your waist, or you bring them to heart center. Or cactus your arms. Ground down through your left foot and breathe. Can you think of one thing that you're grateful for right now? Release. Tree, left side. Press down into your right foot, left foot into right leg. Think of one other thing, one more thing that you are grateful for right now. Maybe it's your breath, or the fact that you're here right now practicing yoga. Release. Come to a seated position on your mat and lie all the way down on your back. Bend your knees and plant your feet down on the mat. And press into your feet, press into your upper body as well. Come to bridge. You can take supported bridge by bringing a block or a pillow underneath your hips. Let's use a pillow as an example. Bring a pillow underneath your hips and low back to allow your hips to be lifted a little bit without too much exertion. Or you can press into your feet and lift using your muscles. And then lower. We do back bends to kind of help our spine come back into the natural curve. So either way, you're working it. Lift up one more time if you are lifting. Lower down. This time, as you lift up, take your hands, reach them over your head. Maybe they just go a little bit above your head. And then as you lift down, bring them back to your sides. Press into your feet, lift your hips. Bring your arms up towards your head. Breathe out, bring your hands back down. One more time. Inhale, lift up, bring your arms towards your head. Exhale, flow your hands back down to your sides. If you have a prop underneath your hips, go ahead and remove it. And take your right knee, right foot, cross your right ankle over your left knee. This is supine half pigeon. Stay here if you're feeling sensation in your hips or your legs. If there is any pain in your knee, back off. Otherwise, stay here or bring your hands to the back of your left thigh and pull your legs in closer to intensify the sensation. Go ahead and place both feet back down on the mat and come to half pigeon on the other side. Left ankle crosses over right leg. And then my hips feel completely different from my right side to my left. Notice if that's the case for you. And can you notice and be present in the moment without judgment? Because that's mindfulness, right? Being aware without judgment of the present moment. Place both feet back down on the mat. Bring your knees towards your chest. Maybe you wrap your hands around your thigh, your shins, or maybe you just pull your knees towards your chest. And give yourself a hug. Or let your knees kind of rock back and forth. And take both knees over towards the left for a supine twist. If you would like some cushion for your legs as you move over, you can take a pillow or a blanket, place it next to your left hip. I'm going to do the opposite, so I'm mirroring you. Yeah, so turn your legs over towards the left, and they might kind of dangle a little bit in the air, and that's fine. You can also take your right arm out towards the other side. Bring your legs back to center. If you had cushion on the one side, bring it to your other side and take your legs over to the right. Especially as we're slowing down here on our back. Notice if thoughts are coming up, and notice the quality of the thoughts. Are you worried, anxious, stressed, or critical? Can you allow your thoughts to soften, to feel gratitude for being exactly where you are right now? Bring your legs back to center. Take them back down on your feet down onto the mat. Widen your feet to mat distance or even a little more. Keep your knees bent and then allow your knees to fall in toward one another. This is resting shape. And while you're here, place both hands on your stomach. Perhaps you close your eyes. We're going to end our practice today with some diaphragmatic breathing, which simply means breathing into your belly with intention. So breathe in through your nose, fill up your stomach. Breathe out through your nose slowly. Inhale, fill your belly up with air. Maybe you feel your hands rise. Exhale, let your stomach sink down. One more breath, in and out. To end our practice today, you're going to come into final rest. For final rest, you can use whatever props you would like to make it more comfortable. So you can take a blanket over top of you if you're cold, or a blanket or pillow underneath your back, like this. Or perhaps you want to stack pillows and blankets underneath your legs. I love to do this. And it gives my legs a little bit of a lift. We'll stack some blankets. Feel free to get more blankets if you need it. And take them underneath your knees and your thighs, and then fall down onto your back. Hands down to your sides or resting on your body. Close your eyes. And I will give you 30 seconds of silence. Focus only on your breath. Notice your inhales and exhales. Your 30 seconds starts now. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a big breath in, fill up from your fingertips to your toes. Make your way up to a seated position. You can roll over onto one side and press up to seated. And again, you can sit on a cushion or a blanket. Bring your hands to heart center. This is the universal sign of gratitude. Practicing gratitude and being in the present moment can help relieve anxiety and stress about the past and the future. So to end your practice, take your thumbs, tap them together and say I. Take your index fingers, tap them together, say am. Take your middle fingers, tap them together, say grateful. Ring fingers together, for. Pinky fingers together, fill in the blank with what you are grateful for. Now let's finish our practice by taking one last breath in and out together. Breathe in, fill up through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and for practicing with Yoga for Change. We'll see you again next time.